What is going on, everybody? Welcome into a special Sunday edition of Across the Board here, August the 16th. We figured, you know what? Football season's almost here. And actually, during football season, we are going to be having Sunday morning shows. So we figured, why not go ahead and start with a little baseball show today? Got my guy Nick here with me. What is going on, man?
Man, we're running hot. We had another parlay yesterday. The K's play. Almost hit the second part of the ladder. Uh, those are more situational stuff where the player ended up getting pulled. They went deep into the game, but they kind of got pulled for two different reasons. But where the reads are there, and we almost hit another three-legger yesterday. Unfortunately, our best bet didn't cash because the Braves kind of just didn't show up. But we're locked in today and ready to see what you like today.
Yeah, for sure. As far as that Braves game, we are definitely going to actually go over. I actually think that is our first game up. Before we do that, I do have to tell everybody I do have a 5 unit play going.
Ooh.
As long as you get in before probably 12:30, you actually should be good. Um, but anyway, yeah, just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. There's a special link down in the bio for an extra special deal for you. But we're here to really talk about some baseball though. So we'd actually mentioned that actually Braves game. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Plus today's game. Braves are the small home favorite here, minus 125, total of 8.5. Just quick on yesterday's game. The Central Diamondbacks team, man, we've actually talked about it, but they're just playing really well currently. And combined with that, and then Grant Holmes having his really that was his first
Yeah.
bad start in actually 2 months.
hmm
Um, so I mean, uh, you have that. So uh, today's game is going to be very interesting. Jermaine, what's up, man? Glad you could join us, and Monica, glad you could join us as well.
Going on.
Um, But today for the Diamondbacks, we have Soroka on the mound, 8-3 on the season, 2.92 ERA, 1.1 WHIP. Since coming back he's only had one start since he came back, and that was versus the Rockies. He went four and a third innings, gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, walked 3, struck out 4. Um, Overall, he has had a very good season.
How's it going, Maggie?
Um, but from actually just like coming back here, he has just had that actually one start. Then the Braves are throwing out Bryce Elder, 8-7 on the season, 4.03 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. He after after the All Star break, he was pitching really well, and then last time out versus the Mets, he got hit up. In actually 5 innings, got 10 hits, 7 earned. Also walked 3 there. Um, Nick, I'm very interested to see what actually you have to say here. And actually, then I will let you know what actually I'm thinking.
Man, the Braves are on a little losing streak. Not really like a streak, but dropping two. Um, it's a big series. Like the Diamondback, there's like a couple teams that are just coming out and just trying to win every game possible right now because they have to. And the Diamondbacks are one of those teams. They're playing every game like it's a playoff game. They're hot right now. They're running hot. Um, as far as Bryce Elder, I mean, he's been solid, but again, we said that about Grant Holmes yesterday, against this hot Diamondbacks team. Um, but I think here today that they would be quick to pull the trigger and not want to drop three in a row. So I think they will go quicker to the bullpen, unless like Elder gives up a grand slam or whatever, like he does last time. Um, but this could be a bounce back spot for him, or looking to be a better spot for him. We're gonna have to lean the Braves here again. Um, Soroka also, this is what his third game back now. Um,
Maybe only a second.
second, second back from injury. Uh, he pitched okay the last time, I believe.
Yeah.
But I think at this price, man, with the Braves dropping two in a row, I think they want to come out here and win. I know the Diamondbacks been hot. Um, but give me the Braves here at this price.
Man, I'm having trouble with this one because actually my numbers say the Diamondbacks should actually be favored here. It is tough for me to go against the Braves though, trying to not get swept here. Um, but as far as starters, if Bryce Elder pitches well, then actually then actually this is an equal game. If he doesn't, then actually then actually the Diamondbacks definitely have an edge. As far as the bullpens, the Braves really don't, in current form, don't really have the bullpen edge the way that they normally have throughout the season. And then as far as the lineups, I mean, as far as the Diamondbacks, they're just raking, man.
They are.
So I mean, as much as I don't want to bet against the Braves here, man, I am very close to making this a Diamondbacks play. Really am. I did want maybe a little better price, but that is definitely the way I am leaning here. And chat, if you have any games that actually you would like us to break down, make sure to throw them in the chat, and we will go over those.
So Elder's seen. I know this was early in the season, but he's seen this team before, and he might have had one of his best starts of the season against them. Actually, that might be the best start of the season for him. He went 7 innings, 4 hits, 8 Ks, 0 earned runs. But that was
Yeah,
early in the season, so I'm not
I was
going to
about
buy
to
into
say,
it.
yeah, that was back when he was just pitching very well.
Yeah.
And the more I was just thinking about this, his actual last start, it was such a blow up, but like it really wouldn't.
It wasn't
Uh,
really that bad.
I was
If you
about to
take away
say,
the grand slam.
and that Grand Slam really shouldn't have been a thing. But he did end up giving whatever he did give up like 10 hits or actually whatever there. So I mean,
Yeah,
you guys really can't get around that.
I think it was like the colliding Mets, and there was just a lot of forces with that one. I think I may just have to. I think at this price again, might have to rock with the Braves here.
I got you, man. Definitely understand it. But for this one, I'm gonna be off the Braves here. Probably just gonna stay off this one. Yeah. Next game up, guys. We're gonna talk about the Yankees and the Blue Jays. Blue Jays again here. Another game up with a small home favorite minus 125. We got a total of 7. Low total here. The Yankees are throwing out Ryan Weathers, 5-7 on the season, 3.69 ERA, 1.21 WHIP. He's actually been pitching really well. And Blue Jays, as far as lefties, they just do not hit them currently.
No.
Well, and the Yankees just don't really hit currently. So you do have that. Then on the other side, we have Dylan Cease on the mound, 7-5 on the season, 2.4 ERA, 1.07 WHIP. He's been pitching really well. His last game out, I guess, was his worst start that he's had. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits and 3 earned. He actually walked 4. So I mean, if that's the worst start you've had, that's not that bad. Man, the way the lineups actually go here, I really wanted to take an under. The books are all over that though. For the first 5, you have to take it under 3.5, and that's still pretty juiced towards the under. Besides that, technically getting Cease at actually this price is just seems super cheap.
Can I interrupt you for a
Yes.
quick moment?
So
you said he had his worst start last week.
Well, actually, one of his worst starts. Yeah.
Do you know where his worst start came this season?
Probably against the Yankees.
That's right. We put up 5 runs against him. He did. I think he pitched he went deep. I'm pulling it up again. Yeah, he went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 5 earned, still struck out 9 because we struck out. But Aaron Judge was a non-factor in this game as well. And really Cody Bellinger wasn't. It was Ben Rice and Ryan McMahon with some big home runs who will probably be in the lineup today because they see him pretty well. Um, as you said, the Blue Jays are not hitting lefties. They don't have Vlad in the lineup. He went on concussion. At this
Yep.
price, the way the Blue Jays bats haven't been hitting lefties, and I think the Yankees know if they could hit up Cease a little bit here, they pretty much give Cam their Cy Young here. So there might be a little extra. We also don't want to get swept by the Blue Jays either. So there's another reason. There's a lot of factors for me wanting to take the
Yeah.
Yankees at plus money here. Outside of actual game ball, right? The Blue Jays aren't really hitting lefties here. uh, they kind of, they've been hitting up the bullpen a little bit here, but I mean, the games really haven't like been that too convincing. Wins by the Blue Jays, they just been hitting a tad a little bit better here. But if you look at Cease's career against the Yankees, he's only ever had two good starts against them out of 7 games. He has a 5.84 ERA with 56 strikeouts, but this is not the same Dylan Cease. But he also faced him this year, and we hit 2 home runs off of him this year and got him out the game early. We seem to see him pretty well, and I expect the same thing here. I know our lineup hasn't really been hitting too well here, but I think we could get to Cease. Maybe too many innings taxing coming on. He did have a little rougher start the last game against the Red Sox, and it's another team that he knows, the AL East, right? We all know.
Right.
I think I'm going to ride with the Yankees on the plus money here. Even if it's not, I think the longer the game goes, if it's closer, I think that plays into the Yankees' hands a little bit here. Um, I know they hit our bullpen up yesterday, but again, it was just a couple of timely hits.
You know what? They're very small dogs, but I think if you take the Diamondbacks and then if you take the actual Yankees here, I think you're going to come out ahead.
You might be convincing me to take the Diamondbacks here.
um,
Yeah, so
yeah,
if you take those two, you're getting plus 350, and I like that.
um, yeah. And Jermaine, this is it's a great point. This is I believe this is our first ever Sunday baseball show, like ever, like over the past few years. So we've never really had a chance to talk about this, but guys, Sundays, as far as the lineups goes, this is one of those days. It's actually kind of like the Thursday games.
Yeah,
You'll definitely the like lineups will actually not be at full strength. Especially teams that are going four sweeps or stuff like that. You really have to pay attention. And Sundays, there's one of those days where I do not. I do is well actually like as far as actually volume, I like just don't go heavy there. And actually, Jermaine has already dropping a couple guys out of a couple different lineups there.
yeah, those are the two catchers there, so I guess those are just kind of rest days for them. Makes sense.
Yep. So next game, gonna go to the Brewers and the Dodgers. Last night, Brewers did actually get that first 5 done for me there. The Brewers did go on to win that game, so the series is tied up now. They've only played 2 games, right? Or did they play Thursday?
This is their 4th game. They played 3.
Okay.
The Brewers are actually up 2-1 right now.
2-1. I was just about to say because they had played Thursday. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Thursday was that game where they came back in the 9th.
Wow, this price shot up.
But here for the Brewers, we got Logan Henderson on the mound, 6-2 on the season, 2.88 ERA, 0.91 WHIP. Has been pitching fairly well. Really has. Then we got the guy Tariq Skubal on the other side, 7-6 on the season, 2.93 ERA, 0.93 WHIP. Still looking for him to come out with this actually LA team and them to get that big win. And I gotta tell you, man, I want to use this as an actual parlay piece so bad. Today's that day where I feel like the Dodgers end up smashing them.
And I think Scooble goes deep in. I think all chains are off for him. He's gonna go deep into the game. They kind of need him too. It's been a long stretch. I think he's gonna, he has there's no PC on him. He's gonna go as far as he could go. I like his over K's here.
Mm.
Over 7.5 at plus money. I think you could ladder that up. The Brewers over the last month have really been striking out to lefties. Um, they're actually in the last month they're 28th and 28th ranked with 25% striking out. School's gonna come out here and dominate. I just have that feeling. He's gonna have that Tyreek Schoolboy game. He's had two little shaky starts. Not like I
Yeah.
don't want to say shaky, but they've been more stressful for him. I would say like it's been a lot of like managing runners on base and not having his best stuff. Maybe learning new stuff, whatever. I think today's the day that he really comes out here and you see one of those Tariq Schoolboy games that we've been known to see for a while. On the flip side, the Dodgers Miz, he came out, he did his thing, as we expected. Um, and I think today might be one of those days where the Dodgers lineup kind of just takes out their anger.
Yeah, man, we're on the same page here. The numbers tell me that this is a good play. Then just that, we really don't normally bet on gut feel.
Yeah.
That's not really how we bet. But today I definitely have that feeling though. The Dodgers are
Well, the numbers, as far as Schoolboy versus the Brewers, the numbers back that up. And
yeah,
up so last night, I really should have bet on the Dodgers. It was like minus 160. I said that's a really cheap price. It's already at minus 180. By the time this kicks off, it's probably gonna be at minus 190, maybe even a minus 200. I think more money is gonna come in on this price with Scuba backing. People throw them in parlays. People just putting some big money on here because the numbers even back it up. And I think this is a cheap price because of the way the Dodgers lineup has been hitting.
yeah.
Um, and they're moving guys in and out. Yesterday they sat Tucker. Like I feel like they're like almost in a weird way scrambling. They don't know what they're doing with their hitters. I swear they don't. Like, and we've been asking. Like, I've been like, yo, do you see what's going on with the Dodgers? I've been like, what are they doing? And I think
Right.
they've been quietly panicking a little bit. And I'm being
Yeah.
serious. Like, do you
That's
think they might be panicking as far as their hitters are concerned? This Kyle Tucker signing is really throwing them off. He's not
yeah.
performing. Some other guys are not performing. Are they like in a little quiet panic mode with their lineup?
That's what it seems like because this lineup just is changing. Like I swear, like every day.
Hmm.
Uh, and they're trying to figure out something here. Because right, no, the Dodgers they're not scoring runs the way that they are used to scoring runs. And what's crazy is we've been talking about this, and the Dodgers have lost a lot of games over the past few
Yeah.
like weeks. And what's crazy is we're talking about how bad the Dodgers have technically been, and they are still right there at the top of the league as far as their win loss and
Well,
everything. And like,
they're able to mask this panic because we haven't. I mean, I think we've slowly been picking up on it, but I think internally they really are like trying to figure something out with this lineup because they know it's not working. We see it's not working. They're still able to kind of pull out gutsy wins and you know these little wins due to like some pitching things and whatever. But I think they are. I think it might be a panic for the lineup here. I don't.
good morning, Craig. Glad you can join us.
You think it's regression?
I don't even know that they were doing that like well to even call it that. Um,
You know what, too? And this is a big thing. And you know what? Will Smith might have been an anchor in that lineup
hmm,
because he's always been consistent. He's not really a big strikeout guy. I know he kind of doesn't hit for power, but he's able to put the ball in play, has some timely hits, and he might have been an anchor for them. And they've been was he's been out for a while, and they've been quietly struggling. I mean, they've been getting by. I mean, maybe Will Smith was the key because they're throwing out Hunter Fiducia and this other guy, and
The only thing I know is today is going to be a Dodger spot, guys. Screwball, like we said, we got him on the mound. He, I think, is going to finally have that first like really good start. But then the Dodgers lineup, they saw the Miz as far as
Yeah.
yesterday goes, and um, today is gonna um, today's gonna be a easier time.
Well, they were seeing 105 yesterday, so this 96 is gonna look like 92.
Yeah. So yeah.
This is true, but I mean they haven't been poor performing for quite some time. And they're every day is a new lineup now, and usually teams at this point have their like lineup kind of consistent. Like you kind of know who's batting first, second, third, fourth. They're usually, I mean, they're shaking this lineup pretty drastically every day. Um, they're trying to see what works, and that's what I'm concerned about. It's not like a little like, okay, we move this guy up a spot down. Like they're moving guys up and down, all up around their lineup, pulling guys in and out, like giving guys so-called rest days. Um, I normally from teams that are going to make the playoffs, they normally don't. You don't normally don't see big lineup changes daily like this. I would say.
So the Dodgers are 2 games behind the best record in actually all of baseball. So, and then as far as like in their division, they have an 8-game lead. Are actually our like expectations? You think just like too high?
No, because I mean, I don't want to say uh, maybe.
Well, I think so. As far as in the way as with the pieces that they have, they should be a better team currently. um, but you know, but anyway, guys, yeah, just actually back to
Hold
today.
on, I'm just gonna look at one stat real quick, and I have an answer for you.
Go for it. But yeah,
I mean, I guess not. I mean, I don't know. They're still top four in runs per game. I guess maybe we do have some high expectations, but man, they're still not winning. Like, yeah, you're scoring runs and the pitching gives it up. I don't know.
yeah. Um, it really feels like to me that that actually they're gonna click at just the right time, right at the end of the season. There's,
Hopefully they click today.
Um, so
We have not, but we could talk
no,
about that.
correct, but we actually definitely will after this next game here. Um, Next game up though, we're gonna talk about the Mariners and the Astros. Mariners throwing out Mr. Brian Wu, 8-8 on the season, 4.15 ERA, 1.1 WHIP. We've talked about it all enough, a ton. Pitches well at home, does not pitch well on the road. Well, last time out versus the Yankees, he was on the road. He went 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 0 earned runs. I'd actually looked back before that game, and actually that's actually why I actually stayed off of it. Brian Wu had not pitched well on the road, but he actually does pitch well against the Yankees there. So that's why I ended up staying off of actually that game. So between that and then the Yankees just not hitting well at that point in time,
He was in a lot of trouble that game, and he kind of skated away from it. But there was runners in scoring position almost every inning.
um, so I'm not looking at that start and thinking, okay, he's just like good on the road again. That's not what I'm getting from that. Then we have Hunter Brown on the other side. He's 3-2 on the season, 3.68 ERA, 1.27 WHIP. I talked about it a couple weeks ago when actually Hunter Brown came back. As far as his fastball is actually definitely back. I mean, like as far as his actually four seam fastball, the velo's there. I think the league is hitting. I forgot what it was. It was stupid low. It was like 1 116 or 117 actually, like off that pitch. Um, he is somebody that I definitely want to back. Yes, the Mariners have been scoring more like runs as of actually late, but I am not trusting Wu in this spot here. And actually, Hunter Brown is somebody I do want to back. I ultimately think we are getting a cheap price on the Astros here at minus 130. It is actually the only play that I locked in last night. So I am already in on this. I am playing the Astros on the money line. Nick, what do you have here?
Man, I seem to be reading this Mariners team pretty well, but they just never seem to come through for me. Like I literally called it yesterday. I said that if they're gonna win this game, it's gonna be a high scoring game because it seems like the lineup kind of came through. The pitching's not that well. They're gonna have to score once to win the game. End up winning 10-5. Here today, I'm not gonna lie. I know you're on the Astros here, but I'm kind of feeling a little Mariners.
Come on,
Uh,
man.
it's not one of my strongest plays, and probably won't even make the card here. It's more of a value play. Um, when we talked about this on our second half show, we said the Mariners are going to be that team to kind of end up making a deep run and seem to get hot. They it seems like they've been hitting a lot better this series. Um, and when this team is kind of clicking like that, and with the pitching that they have, that's where I kind of lean the Mariners. The only thing that's stopping me here from really sending it, and this is your strongest read here, is Brian Wu on the road. He has been absolutely terrible on the road, and if you even watch that Yankee start, the line doesn't tell you what happened. I mean, he literally had one timely hit, he would have gave up 5 runs. And that's really what it came down to. Um, ah, Watch, they're gonna go on this run, and you're gonna be like, "What the heck?" Because it's gonna happen, and it might even start like right in front of our eyes today. Well, they actually should have won the one game. Yesterday, the one where they went to overtime, scored two or whatever.
The Friday
Um,
night.
the Friday night, and they won yesterday, so they should, yeah. Like they might even be sneakily starting this hot streak that we've been trying to find out when it's gonna happen. I think today will tell us why, and maybe I'll just stay away from it. And I'm hoping actually they don't start it for your sake here. And I really don't like I can't trust Brian Rule here. Something tells me that he might have a good game, but this is more of a gut feeling. I'm not going to say that because he's been really bad on the road. Um, it's just if this game comes down to it towards the back end, I might lean the Mariners here,
Yeah,
and
I can definitely go
this
ahead.
might be an over game again, an over 7.5 here. If
That's I actually thought about that. Yeah. Um,
if Brian Rule still is bad on the road, and this Mariner lineup is still hot, this line's way too low.
yeah.
It's like it
Uh,
should be 8.5.
that actually is what I thought about. I was trying to actually decide between the Astros or either the over here, and I obviously did decide on this Astros team. And actually, like you're saying, I could definitely see where the Mariners could actually start to go on a run here. And honestly, if this was anybody except Wu on the mound, I would not be on this game.
100%. Yeah. I
Um,
mean, they're coming off their harder series. I mean, they're gonna go. They have a couple more harder series coming up, but then it gets easy. I mean, if they start getting hot right now and they're winning off games, that they're really gonna. You're gonna see like they might end up being in first place somehow because how so easy that September schedule is for them. Um, they see the Angels twice. They see the A's twice. Texas is hit or miss. They only play Houston. Like that September schedule might be the easiest for them. If they get hot and they could end up over 500 in these next stretches here, I mean, they'll be right at the top of it. So this is why I've tried not to say this because if I start saying the Mariners are trash, I'm gonna miss their run. And I don't want to miss their run because actually I kind of hope they kind of stay within this trash part because then we'll get some nice lines. I hope in September.
yeah. Craig was asking about some home runs.
Home run picks in this game, the Mariners game you're talking about. I could
Yeah,
pull up some guys.
this isn't really my favorite home run. Um, I mean, actually, Jordan. I mean, his matchup
Uh,
is actually not bad.
that's the most obvious one, I would think.
I was about to say,
Um,
but this is a game where I'm not really. Um, Bruce, what's going on, man? Glad you can join us here on this Sunday.
wow, maybe Julio Rodriguez. He actually seems to see Hunter Brown really well, and I think my numbers kind of have him high up there. Julio might be a good price here. He already has a homer off Hunter Brown. Um, the way he's been hitting the last month, he's hitting 3 home runs, 33 at bats versus this pitch mix. What's his price today? Plus 520, man.
Plus,
That might be a good price. He's 8 for 24 lifetime against him. He's slugging 552, 542. Already has a homer against him. I mean, this might be a good price if you're looking for like not the so obvious Jordan one.
yeah. All right. Let me find it. Craig was asking about the Orioles and Tampa Bay. Um, Orioles throwing out Trevor Rogers, lefty 7-8 on the season, 4.21 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. Past couple games have actually been pretty good. Strikeout numbers versus the Twins was actually down like a little bit, but actually overall not that bad. The Rays are throwing out Mr. Freddie Peralta, 5-9 on the season, 5.33 ERA, 1.5 WHIP. I tell you what, Freddie this season, let's just say it, Freddie's been trash. But if there's a team that I trust to to take somebody and actually work on them and make them better,
So
it definitely is this Rays team.
I already did some research.
Okay.
Well, it came across my feed, maybe by God's will. I'll call it my research, whatever you want to call it, because I clicked on it and I looked into it. So the Tampa Bay is actually working on him. They basically have him trying to almost take a longer stride and kind of get down lower um, for his pitches, and it looks like it's kind of working. He had a good game against the A's. Obviously, in that ballpark, it's a little harder.
Yeah.
They are working on fixing his mechanics essentially. Compared to what the Mets were doing, his arm slot angle, it's more so trying to get lower and create more, I guess, closer to the mound. Um, and essentially, long story short, they are working on him. And I think I think today we're going to see a Freddie Peralta game. Um, it's his first start out at Tampa. Obviously, it's a better ballpark for him than where the last 2 games he was pitching in. Imagine trying to learn new mechanics and you get sent to Coors Field. And like, you're probably like, yo, these guys are trying to kill me. So it might be a little better for him. And there's actually a side by side video if you guys really want to dive into it. There's someone who actually had the way he pitched against the Mets and the way he's starting to pitch against with the Rays. You see a big difference here, and it looks like it's actually helping him locate better. I think, like, kind of hit the spots better, because he's closer to the plate, more control. Um, so I think today with the line of being over 6.5 with some juice, I might fall for it because he really should be a 5.5. I don't know why they have it at 6.5. Um, I'm sure a lot of people end up taking the under here, but for a little small price for a dude who's been having strikeout stuff and been getting kind of close and having these he just needs to kind of turn on the switch here, and the strikeout rate the Orioles kind of strike out at might be one of those Freddie games that we've been known to see prior to this season.
I want to back the Rays so bad, specifically in this spot. I'm about to look again. Don't Isn't this a weird series? Don't they play again tomorrow, Craig? Okay, yeah. So they play a fourth game tomorrow night. So this is not the end of the series here. Um, but I guess as far as Freddie here, do I like want to trust him?
And he also went deep into the game, like the deepest he's been. Like he went well, not the deepest, but he went 6 innings, 98 pitches. Like he's what they're working on him seems to kind of be working. I'm gonna buy in. I mean, the Rays always seem to turn some pitchers around here, and Freddie,
Yeah.
maybe it was a quick mechanic tweak that he's, I mean, he's a grinder, bro. Like one thing, like he shows up and pitches. He goes through it, whatever ends up happening, and I believe in him. So I'm gonna ride here.
Craig, what are you liking here? Because Craig
Is the local Baltimore guy.
Yeah.
Craig, also, real quick, that's also a side question. Does this look cooler as a vertical on the short? Because I see you're on the shorts. I would like to know. Does it look cooler?
How can you tell that he's on shorts? Never mind. Like I can see it. Never mind.
You see it, right?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I want to back the Rays here so bad, man. I want to back the Rays. Before we go into the next game, I have a couple things.
He said it looks way better. Nice. That's good to know.
Yeah. It actually definitely looks cool. So, Jermaine's dropped a few plays. He likes Burke over 5.5 Ks, Hunter Brown over 5.5 Ks, Yuri Perez over 6.5 Ks. He likes this Baltimore first 5 plus that half, and Giants first 5. One thing I want to bring up is the Braves lineup just dropped. And it is one of their lineups that I honestly love, which is going to make it hard to bet against them today. We got Drake leading off. Then we have Acuna.
I love that.
Olsen, then Olsen, Harris, then Yaz.
Yes.
Albies, then Dom Smith, then Austin Riley.
Give me the Braves. I'm changing my pick. Well, I never changed it, but I'm back on them.
Man, that actually line up to that is one of my favorite ones that I
They're not playing around today.
What do you think about the over?
Yes. I was actually I think I forgot to bring that up there. At over 9 at plus 100, I think that's a great play.
And you can actually get an 8.5 at actually like a lot of books currently.
Yeah.
Because like we're thinking Elder's probably gonna give up runs here. And then actually then as far as actually Soroka goes, this is only his second start back. This Braves lineup has been kind of held down. Just I should try not to get swept. And actually, their lineup today, like I said, that is a good one. I definitely really like that. So may need to go.
Got a 4-legger for today for everyone. Plus 1,000. I'm probably gonna end up dropping this here, but I really do think I like it. I'll talk it over with you real quick. Maybe.
There is one more game that I just personally want to go over without you, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
That is the Cardinals and Cubs game. As far as the Cardinals, they have Hunter Dobbins on the mound, 2-3 on the season, 3.4 ERA, 1.31 WHIP. Really hasn't been pitching bad. He did see the Chicago team 3 starts ago. He did give up 7 hits, 4 earned runs. And then we have Cabrera on the other side for the Cubs, 5-4 on the season, 5.1 ERA, 1.4 WHIP. Somebody that I
first start back, right?
Yes. He hasn't pitched in almost 2 months at the major league level now. I really want to take this over. I had this way off. Let me make sure. Is it still at 8.5?
Yes. Man, that dude Baez, bro. That's one of the greatest. I didn't watch it like live, but I watched the highlights and whatever. Just far as that, bro, that's one of the greatest things I think. Just seeing someone do. 3 home runs. One was an 0-2 count. And then he went opposite way, so he flashed the oppo power too, which is which is like crazy. Like if you really think about it, like he pulled 2, right? Like that's cool. Then he showed the opposite power.
His actually first one was actually more towards more out, right?
I think that one might have been it might have been like left center.
I think his first one, and then I actually think his second one he actually pulled.
Yeah.
And
but
then
then
his
he
third
flashed the
one,
oppo power, which was like,
but that was,
that's crazy.
yeah. And actually, like for it being your first three times up,
Yeah.
like that's nuts. To be 3 for three homers. I think
And
he
he
had knocked in
spread it
five.
across the field. Like
Yeah.
it's not like he's like one or and he it was all different pitches too. One was a
Yep.
fastball, one was a changeup, the other one was a slider. This dude's getting walked today.
But man, I got this total at actually almost 10.
Is the what's the weather like here today?
I'll pull it up. I know it's not bad. But I'll give you exactly what it is here at Wrigley Field. It's gonna be warm. Looks like it's gonna be blowing out to right. As far as our friends over at Ballpark Pal, they're saying the home run percentage today is up 21%.
Yeah. 10.3 to right field. Yeah. Wow. This number is kind of low.
So I'm not. This was what I wanted to talk out with you because I was like, I don't really understand it.
Well, the only thing that I guess would if I'm gonna play devil's advocate here is Edward Cabrera is not gonna go deep into the game. Then you're gonna get the Cubs bullpen. You're probably gonna get more of like a bullpen kind of game-ish, unless he gives like some crazy start. But I doubt he is. It has to be like 65, 70 pitches. Then you're gonna see the Cubs bullpen. They're not gonna be able to see the same pitcher over and over again. Maybe they limit the runs here in that sense. That's devil's advocate, but I think this is over anyway. That was just my devil's advocate.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna add this over on. All right, guys. Well, I guess it's time that we talk some home runs then.
Let's do it.
Before we hit some home runs, I got to do it again, guys. I do have a 5 unit play going. This is a 5 unit tennis play. It does start an actual little after noon on the East Coast. So actually, you definitely still have time to get this in, but make sure to go ahead and get it in. If you want a sale link, there is one down here right below us. And also, if y'all don't mind, smash that thumbs up button for us. We're here on a special Sunday show for you. So if actually y'all appreciate that, smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. Nick, do you know who you're going to go for your home run?
I do not yet, but that Nationals Mets is pretty intriguing. What did Ballpark Pal have for this one? They actually, oh, I guess it's more up than normal.
I'm assigned between two guys, and they're both on the same team. So probably actually, whichever one I do pick, the other guy's gonna go yard. But
I broke my streak yesterday. Uh, Otani hit a triple. That was unfortunate. I
yeah,
mean, I guess that worked out. But how far did that pitch even go? It's 38. Hmm.
I'm trying to choose between going back to Corey Seager or either going with Wyatt Langford.
So I was gonna say, if you guys know anything about me, if you guys been following, I think JD might be frozen here. But if I almost hit I almost hit a play yesterday. It was with guy Wyatt Langford, and we needed Mike Trout. Mike Trout did not end up going here, so that probably means he's gonna go today. But he never goes for me. But if you guys want to take Mike Trout, I think you know what? I think I'm gonna make that my play here. Um, let me confirm it real quick. Do I like Mike Trout here? I was basically telling them how I almost hit one again yesterday, and everyone knows if I almost hit one, that means the guy goes tomorrow. Well, today technically it would be. It was why I hit Wyatt Langford. We needed Mike Trout. Of course, Mike Trout never does anything for me. So if I could go today, and I was thinking about making him my guy here. I just didn't actually give it out, but I think I'm almost 100% sure that this is gonna be my guy here. Give me
So
Mike.
You actually gonna go who now?
I'm gonna go Mike Trout. He owes me one.
Well, then
Too.
give me Mr. Lingford then.
Oh, so we're running back my parlay for mine.
Yep.
All right, the running back, the running back leg. And I think you had a special request.
Yeah, that was Wyatt Langford and then Corey Seager.
Ah,
I was with mine because actually, yeah, mine actually yesterday did like work out because I was like trying to decide between those guys, and of
it was a
course,
cool note. Yeah.
yeah, Cunha hit it. So, um, yep.
So let me give the odds for that. Mike Trout. These are crazy Mike Trout odds. But I guess he's like a little slumping. All right, so I'll do the running back lay. It's plus 2179. That's Mike Trout, Wyatt Langford. If you want to do Mike Trout, Corey Seager, that's plus 2285. And if you want to get crazy and do Wyatt Langford, Corey Seager, and Mike Trout, you get plus 7956.
Hmm.
So those are all the odds that we have there.
Some big money just came in on the Mariners. You can now get the Astros at minus 116.
Yeah.
So we were about to go into best bets. I do not care about that line move. That makes it even better price for actually y'all. My best bet for the show is going to be Astros on the money line at minus 116. You can currently get that over on DraftKings. That's going to be my best bet for the show.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Give me the Yankees on the money line here at plus 110. We're taking down Dylan Cease and we're getting our guy to Cy Young today. Give me Yankees money line plus 110. Lock it in. We're not losing 3 straight to the Blue Jays. Just not happening. We're gonna win one today, and it's gonna be against Dylan Cease. We're gonna ruin his Cy Young chances today. It's gonna happen. Lock it in. And remember, gamble responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Man, I actually don't even know. That's not something that I really pay attention to. Craig, if you're actually still here in the chat, do you actually have those up? Because I know Craig actually Craig actually looks at that a lot. Yeah, guys, that was a fun Sunday show. Glad that we were able to come on here and do this. If you enjoyed the show and would like us to keep actually doing these like this, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe. I know we will have at least one other piece of content out this afternoon. I think I'm going to be doing some actually type of short of actually some kind and actually throwing out. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, Craig said to give him just a second. Actually, he actually will get that ticket count for you on the Mariners. While he's doing that, Nick, is there anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, well, give out this little 4-leg parlay. I want to talk it out with you. Plus
Okay.
1,000. So again, it does have my Yankees on there. Has the Rays, has the Dodgers, and the over 9 in that Diamondbacks Braves game. Plus 1,026. Think I'm liking that. I think that might be one of my plays I give out today. I really do
Yeah,
think.
I could do that. Jermaine, 25% of the tickets are on the Mariners actually so far. So
How does that work? Like, so that means
and
75%.
then 30, and so yeah, that means 75% of the tickets are on the Astros. 39% of the money is on the Mariners. So that doesn't that split is that doesn't really that doesn't scare me as much.
It's a basic thing that's kind of going on here. I don't think it's basically the Mariners bats are hot. You getting Brian Wu on the mound. He had a good start per se. It's not a. I'm not buying into like a strong like someone has a strong read here. It's kind of simple, and I think the Astros the Astros, like you're getting value on the Mariners, yes, but as far as like a winning leaning side, I think you lean the Astros here.
Yeah, at what time it is to what time this like move happened. That's when most of the time, like actually like larger groups are actually coming in. So that's probably what happened there. You probably had a large group come in and bet on the Mariners there. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I actually just to let everybody know this actually was a 3 unit play. I may even add a little bit more now at this better price. Craig, that's a great point. It actually could also be a large arb. Could actually be a little head fake here to be able to actually like be able to get that Astros price down. There's a lot of things that actually could be. So that's why I'm not. That's why I don't pay attention like a ton like to that. That's why, like I said, as far as my numbers and everything, I kind of stick to what my process is.
You know
Uh,
what? And I feel like doing a bleacher bombs today, so I'm gonna drop a bleacher bombs video. I'm feeling some homers today.
well, you heard it here. It sounds like you're gonna get some extra content from the both of us today. So like I said, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when all the content comes
Because the
out.
homers have been heating up here, and I did
We're
like
getting back.
when I feel that, like when I feel like the homers are down, I don't think it's right to kind of put out some not winning content, and I like winning content. And today, I think we've been close. I think we've been close, and I'm starting to feel it. So we're gonna have a bleacher bombs video today. So make sure you subscribe to make sure you guys get the plays. I guess we're gonna. I'll have it. Yeah, we'll probably drop by 12:30. I'm assuming because I'll have it done like pretty soon.
Yeah, yeah. So we will definitely get this out as soon as we can. Craig, we actually loved it to hear that. Yeah, we like found out that we could stream to both actually at the same time here. And yeah, you're right. Because it actually shows us both like up here on the screen, so it's a little weird. Because we're seeing each other twice. But then yeah, from actually what we can see, the new shorts, it actually
Yeah,
does look cool.
I think it's working better. So
Yeah.
um,
So
I think the summer weather is heating up here. It's getting hotter. You know, the rain's not coming in. There's probably a lot of talk. You know, people have been talking about MLB is like, you know, let's just throw out a couple juice balls. I think the homers are they're gonna be here for a little bit, so it's time to crack them while we can.
yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, until we see you again, we will be seeing you. Like I said, we do have some content coming out later, but we will see you tomorrow on Across the Board at 12 noon regular time. Between now and then, let's fucking win, guys. Later.